guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're doing another port over from a Hudson Soft game, which is Adventure Island. I really enjoyed this game. I have all three of them on the TurboGrafx 16. I used to always really enjoy the game. It's kind of silly and basic, but it's still fun. Again, it's another game that is already... This is just a straight, more or less, port over from the NES version that we've already done here. Controls is a little off. It's not quite as responsive. As the NES version is. Again, a lot of these ports, I don't think they really did a lot of changing over and take into account like kind of hardware and everything and some of the other stuff. So I feel like the ports over didn't get enough attention to make them quite up to snuff what they could have been on the Game Boy themselves. I feel like they did it with very little recoding or anything because I think they want to do it as cheap and fast as possible. And as such, you can tell little bits of things about it. Like this one, the controls are a little off, the jumping is a little off. It's minor little things. All in all, the game, like I said, the game is pretty much right on par and right to play with the same as the NES version. So if you have the option, like, yeah, like I said, the controls are a little stiffer. It didn't, I don't know why this one kind of did that more so than some of the other ones. Like Pugsley's was a pretty much straight port over as well, and it handled better. Like, I know the game handles well on the normal system. On the normal system. But yeah, like I said, all in all, it's virtually the exact same game, just handheld. Let you bring your adventure on the go with you. So at this point in our gaming, yeah, I don't know why it's not don't know why I didn't want to jump. But there is now no reason that you need to worry about this since you have option of playing the original on the NES as a handheld as well. So like at this point this one's pretty obsolete, but honestly the franchise is really enjoyable. Like I have always liked the Adventure Island series. Like I said, I've been playing it since TurboGrafx 16. More so on that than NES. I felt like it was just a better game on the TurboGrafx 16, obviously, compared to the NES, which, you know, all in all was supposed to be just a better system as far as graphically goes. But later on, it starts. We'll get a little bit more complex. Right now, we're breezing through it. It can be a fairly easy game to a point. It does kind of ramp things up, but it's gradual. Not like a lot of the games where they're just forcing crazy shit like that right there to happen. I forgot that later on, spider or snakes shoot stuff at you. But the levels are awfully short. Like, there's good and bad with the franchise. I don't know why your dude's in a diaper at this. Well, I mean, it's a loincloth, but we're working with Game Boy here, black and white. It's a little. I don't like the whole skateboarding thing. That is the one thing about this series that I did not like. It just doesn't have its place. I get dinosaurs and, you know, that's fine and dandy, but the whole skateboard thing just doesn't do it for me in this kind of game. But all in all, like I said, this is pretty much a direct port over from the NES version and more or less from the TurboGrafx, although the TurboGrafx, I believe, has a little bit more revamping to it than the NES version. But yeah, there's really no need to go back and play it on Game Boy when you have just as much access and everything is doable for the NES, which is it's just going to be better off. I mean, for one, color is always nice. It's a little bit more fun to play a game in color than in black and white, obviously. Otherwise, we'd have a lot more black and white games. But this one is a little more sluggish. It's a little slower and a little less responsive. Like I said, the port over, for whatever reason, something didn't quite get there. I don't know if it's based on the fact that, like, they dropped down the resolution, the stuff, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just feel like it's a little sluggish when in reality it may not be. But just from playing previous ones and this one, the jumping, the moving, and everything felt a little off on this port, more so than on the regular system. All in all, Adventure Islands are great games. They're a lot of fun. And if you like platformers, like Hudson Soft, you know, as far as a developer, they're not top tier, but they have put out some really enjoyable, fun, albeit not like, you know, AAA, as we would say nowadays, kind of titles. They're definitely like B's and some A's, definitely not AAA's, but they are all in their unique rights, pretty decent games. Some of the IPs way better than others. Hudson Soft has been a very hit or miss developer, I feel like. But you can really see them, because a lot of their games, no matter how different they are, you can really see the like soul of Hudson Soft in them. And you see that, like, I think this was kind of like their main child, and you can see a lot of their games have like this kind of feel to them. So all in all, great series. Go play it on the NES rather than the Game Boy, unless you really have this hankering for a smaller screen, black and white kind of thing, then go for it. But otherwise, go out, play it, have some fun, and thanks for joining me, guys. You have a great day. See you next time.